Oh, hey, I thought Bob were picking me up. Typical.
No, we were looking for Marlon.
We thought he might have come here to see you.
Oh, I haven't seen him since he threw me out yesterday.
We came in expecting to see him with Tricia, but he's gone.
None of the nurses have seen him, and of course the night staff's gone home.
Well, look, if he does come round, I'll tell him you're looking for him, but...
Yeah, well, don't worry. He'll be around somewhere.
Look, I'll go and check the canteen again, all right?
Hey, Alan. I'm really sorry.
Well, it's good to see you up and about, Terry. I'll see you in the village.
And how come I'm doing all the work? You know, I've even got Debbie smiling at her. She doesn't smile at me half the time.
Stick with it, because we need it, and nothing's changed on that score.
Hey, you qualified for lifting boxes?
So anyway, if I'm chasing Zoe, what are you doing?
I'm not shouting, I know that. I've just focused your energies on Zoe. She's the one card we need, so keep shuffling.
Right, well, will you just look a little bit less relaxed, please?
You panic your way, I'll panic mine.
She'll come round.
Yeah. So will Hallie's comment, apparently.
She will. Soon, I know she will. So I'll ring you later, yeah?
Any break we can get. I'll see you.
Has he gone? I'm in the wrong job, mate.
Yeah, and what job's that, then?
I'll just get grafted, will you? Eh?
You seem to be managing just fine, Kane.
He said I've got too much stuff.
Yeah, well, you're a girl. Ignore him.
Mr. Turner. Miss Stokes.
What's this? The good cop routine after your previous effort?
I have to say a lot of difficult things in my line of work. I assure you I don't enjoy that part of it.
Mr. McDerrick has his job to do, sir.
We do our best. We also have to consider that the work here doesn't stop. It's still a question of beds. Now, we both know that we have to consider letting Tricia go.
We can't.
I'm sorry?
Marlon, Mr. Dingle, we don't know where he's gone. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
We shan't expect you to make any decisions without him being here.
What if he doesn't come back? Today, I mean.
He'll be back.
Right, we're coming.
You got my message, then?
Oh, we haven't seen him, love. I've told our Sam to tell him folk are worried if he finds him.
I can't see him doing out, Dan.
Well, let me know. If I'm not in my office, the charge nurse will find me. Excuse me?
That's it. You put your arm through. Is a good girl.
Would you be highly offended if I said that you looked almost as tired as me?
Well, the last few days haven't been great, I must admit. Just too much going on.
With my newfound medical experience, I recommend you go home and lie down.
Scott took Jean when I wasn't there. It's a long story.
Without saying anything? I mean, that was just a mix-up, surely. He wouldn't have just taken her.
No, I know. Well, it was partly my fault. I was probably messing around about seeing her.
It might be better just to get used to it. I mean, is it worth the hassle, really?
Ashley, she's all I've got. And the thing is, she loves me, and there's no discussion, no complications, and I don't think I can give any of that up.
As her father, Scott has a right to some of it, don't you think? 2 parents better than one?
I will think about it. And you think about getting better, all right? Now you go say goodbye to Ashley. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Why don't you leave that till we get back?
But once I get him home, I don't want to be running in and out worrying about my stuff. I want to make him feel that he can relax in his own house. Just like you do for me, my wife.
You'll be arguing within 5 minutes.
I am aware of the dangers. It will be a test of my legendary diplomatic skills.
What about your job?
I can't abandon him, can I? He's my son-in-law.
And I'm proud of you for pitching in like this. But you'll have your work cut out. You know that, don't you?
seen me a job.
What are you doing?
I just thought...
Oh, you thought you'd bring some flowers? Listen, just because I said I was grateful yesterday, it doesn't mean we're all happy families again.
So it's not like they're for you, is it?
Either way, they aren't going anywhere near his grave while I'm here.
What is your problem? You want to start a row over a bunch of flowers? Besides, they've had the day, I'm going to move them.
And I'm quite capable of replacing them.
Yeah? Well, I've saved you the money. Can't stop me missing him, Zoe.
If it hadn't been for you, he might still be here.
Zoe, he had a brain tumour, right? He killed himself and he stitched me up. I'm not even complaining. It's just a fact. But I still miss him, all right? If for Chris, anyway, you do what you want with him. How you doing?
Not too good.
You'll freeze out here with that on.
I'll be all right.
Will you?
I don't know.
I think you will.
What? On my own?
Just because I won't be next to you bending your ear doesn't mean I'm not there.
I want to be holding you, though. I don't want to let you go.
Be better if we knew where I was going, I suppose.
Not for me, because it won't be here, I know that.
Made a bit of mess of things, haven't I?
You wouldn't have been out there if it hadn't been for me.
Doesn't matter now. I came back. You and your damn letter.
Sorry. Bit rubbish, wasn't it?
I loved it. You know, before you said you remembered everything you'd written.
I still do.
Don't ever forget it, will you? You will one day.
No. Never, Tricia. This is us. This is everything we're about, everything that makes it magic.
It's a piece of paper.
Don't say that.
It's a piece of paper. This is us. All of it, always will be. You don't need that.
What I don't get is why you have to go. Just not getting you back.
Because a damn woolpack fell on me head. It's not the sort of thing you expect, is it?
Nothing surprised me about us. Not that long since you were jiggling about in a sari with a load of elephants.
I missed you every minute of it.
Yeah? I even messed that up. How many people get chucked out of India?
We're just different, that's all.
All them rows, all the fights and that, it was always more about me being scared. Not wanting anything to go wrong. So the tiniest thing happens and you blow up into something massive. I never meant to upset you.
It's just loving somebody. You try that hard to make things right. You make a mistake and you panic. You end up wanting to strangle one another.
Could have strangled you a few times.
Only a few.
Anyway, Trish, I never took anything for granted. There hasn't been a morning when I haven't woken up thinking how lucky I am. Even when you weren't there.
The other thing that really gets me, it's all the things I meant to say to you, but never got round to it. Not much we can do about that now.
I know what they were though, so it's okay. The village is in a right mess.
It'll pick up.
Everybody's been really nice. Just doing me head in.
You have to let them. It's all they can do. Looks like it's going to rain again. Can't stay out here all day.
I know.
What a nightmare.
Come on, let's get you in. The Wanderer returns.
All right.
Ah, yeah.
I'll just nip and see how the shop's getting on.
Thanks, Viv. You're a good un.
I'd have put the red carpet out, you know, but...
Yeah, well, let's leave that for Dawn, eh?
She'll get a shock when she sees you and all that.
I was thinking more pleasant surprise.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean, yeah. You sit yourself down, I'll get a brew on.
Hey, this is what I needed. Something to aim at. I'd have been a wreck if I couldn't picture her face seeing me stood here.
Yeah, TJ seen his old man up and about, eh?
Yeah, I've got to show Mum his dad proper and Dawn. She's got to know that I can beat this.
Yeah, just don't go overdoing things. I'll get Siobhan around later, give you a good going over.
Yeah, I know what I can do. At least I won't be wasting my time like I did in that ward.
What, all our nurses? It's like Fantasy Island in there, mate. What am I saying? You're married to my daughter.
I hate you being treated like an invalid.
Yeah, well, you've got me now, haven't you? So, no mercy.
Hey. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get her sat there, make her tea, take it over to her on a tray. Full Monty. Doctors reckon if I can do that, then I've cracked it.
I think what they meant was, once you've done that, then you can move on to something else.
You're worse than them.
Well, that suits me just fine, because I'm not going to be as good as them, ma.
Where's the remote? News is on.
Right. Are you going to start doing as you're told, or what?
I was thinking earlier, I should go up in a balloon again. Just once, you know. I thought it's a bit pointless on your own.
Promise me you'll do it.
All right. Hey, that was hell of a day, wasn't it?
Better than the practice run. Me getting my hair all mangled with chewing gum.
Didn't spoil it though, did it? Not for me, anyway.
Well, I wasn't too pleased at the time.
I noticed.
Was the best day ever, though. You all dressed up, me in me dress. I look fantastic, even though I say so myself.
Whatever happened to growing old together?
I can't think about getting old. It's too scary.
It is now.
No. You'll get back in your kitchen, do what you're good at.
Everybody keeps saying that.
Who's going to cook for him if it's not you? I love Diane, but well, she's useless in that kitchen. She can't even boil water.
She'll find somebody else.
Don't even think about it.
What's the point, though?
Because it's what you do. And if you didn't do it, then you'd be somebody else, and I'm not having that.
I am a good chef.
You're more than that.
Why do you have to get sensible on me all of a sudden, eh?
Makes a change, doesn't it? Still, good a time as any, eh?
Well, we're stuck. Until Marlon gives his consent, they can't turn off the machines. I just don't know what to do for the best.
Looking at her, it's like she could just wake up any minute and wonder what everyone's mithering about.
Oh, he should be here. There's enough people struggling on without him disappearing.
Well, the doctors aren't pushing, but they're reaching the point where they may have to.
Well, the thing about our Marlon is he'll do what's right when he's figured out what it is. He won't let folk down.
How's Steph?
Well, she's gone for a coffee.
Can't wear her up at all.
I know. She's as if she's frozen. She just sits there showing nothing, no tears, nothing.
He's not been into work. I've been up at the house, nothing.
Well, we'll have a drive round when we get back.
Don't worry, Alan. He'll be here.
Is it all right if I go in?
Trees.
Nope.
Tricia? Telegraph pole.
Did you give in?
Go on then.
Tootsie.
Where?
Dragging Edna up the street before.
You can't see her now, though.
Well, you could when I asked you. You just didn't get it quick enough.
That's cheating.
I know. Kind of past caring. Marlon,
I'm not talking to you.
keep me in your heart, wouldn't you? Till you find someone else.
There couldn't be anybody else.
I think there will be. I hope so. I'd hate for you to be on your own.
I'll manage.
You won't, but that's all right. I'll always love you, Marlon, but I've never wanted to own you. Just got to get on with your life. I couldn't say it if I didn't love you.
What about you?
When you laugh, when it's all dull and miserable outside and the sun comes through the window, just when you least expect, that's when I'll be there. You won't know it. Probably won't even be thinking about me, but you'll be happy. So will I. Hey.
What?
Smile.
Hiya.
Hey! You're otherwise miles better looking than this one, Terry.
Tried on the rest of the outfit, but he wasn't impressed.
Oh, take over, will you? It's driving me daft.
That's all the thanks I get. I've been slaving all day over a hot stove.
Oh, shut up, Bob.
Yeah, shut up, Bob.
I hope you remembered your maid's outfit.
So you're obviously not that poorly.
It's all right. Once Dawn's back, we'll be shut of him.
Well, it's good to see everyone in nice spirits.
Yeah, just glad to be home, love, that's all.
Hey, how many pints do you owe me for moving in with you?
Oh, at least one.
Well, I hate to break up the wild party, lads, but you get lost for an hour. And you, let's get you organised for your physio. Maybe an holiday camp went easier, but you've got me now.
See you then, Terence. Hey, make him suffer.
Every night I see your face when I have to pray. I need a bell candle to keep your ghost away. Keep your ghost away. Keep your ghost away. I need a bell book and candle to keep your ghost away.
How much junk can one kid possibly have?
Well, she's practicing for when she's your age.
Anyway, what's with this nice guy approach, Kane?
What's wrong with trying to do right by your kid, eh?
And sneak your way back into my bed while you're at it?
Oh. Is that an offer? Because you could do a sight worse, especially as you might be giving it up.
Well, at least you'll have a chance to work on your chat outline for when I get out.
No, there won't be much chance of that with our Debbie policing us, will there?
Not been done and dusted yet anyway. You might not be getting rid of me that easy.
So, when's she due back?
Debbie, around tea time.
Right, so we've got all afternoon then.
I can think of plenty of ways of keeping you busy.
So can I.
See? Technique's improving already, Kane.
Well, you're easily pleased, aren't you?
Well, I must be, considering what I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah?
I'm thinking that you should take this lot upstairs and I'll show you where it all goes.
That I've become in every word I say. I need a bell, book and candle to keep your ghost away. Keep your ghost away. just before the thunder roars, I sense you next to me. And as I move through